Hello, and welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I am your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Angie Clampitt, who is the owner of Prolific Exteriors, LLC. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I'm glad to have you here.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Oh,
it's been
of course.
exciting to think about doing this.
Oh, I'm excited for people to learn about this program that you have. So tell us a little bit about Apples for Teachers.
So we created our program, Apple for a Teacher, in our first year was 21.
Okay.
So this is our fourth year that we'll be doing this. It was a blessing because we'd only been in business for 1 year when we were able to start this program. My husband and I have always been in a situation of wanting to give back to the community, and we wanted to do something through our business. And our logo is an apple. And so we were on the back end of COVID. We know teachers had a really rough time. Students had a really rough time. And so we decided that was going to be our focus. In the process of that, we put together this program where we give away a free roof to a mid-Missouri teacher in need. They have to be a full-time public school teacher in the classroom. We do the vetting process, so we don't expect anybody who puts them in the nominations to know for sure whether they own their home or how old their roof is.
Okay.
We take care of that on our end. Our biggest request is as much of the story as we can get. We have a board of advisors that are retired teachers, and they are the ones that make the final determination for us.
I remember when I first heard about this program, and it had to be right around, maybe you had just done it for a year.
I think we had just done it, yes.
And what an amazing, and I saw a video of a teacher who won, and what an amazing thing for you guys to just think, we want to give something back. We want to do something for teachers.
Yes.
Because, our teachers, they have our most precious commodity in their classrooms all day, every day.
Absolutely.
So what an amazing thing that you guys are doing for teachers. What has the feedback been like?
Everybody, it's been so positive. And I think the biggest struggle is people aren't sure whether a person would fall under the right criteria. And that's why I say, we do a vetting process.
Okay.
So we do not expect people to know all of the, answers. We find that out on our end. But it's just been such a blessing. Our first roof was given away to a Jefferson City teacher, high school. Prairie Home was our second year. And then Paris was last year, Paris, Missouri. So that can tell you kind of the wide range for mid-Missouri that we do.
I was going to say, because I was going to ask kind of what's the range? Like if somebody's listening or watching and they're like, oh, I live in, do we qualify? So
as far as our work base goes, we say within about a 90-minute radius of Columbia.
Okay.
However, there could be some give or take depending on mid-Missouri as a whole and what that would look like, especially depending on the teacher in need.
Yeah. Okay. And I imagine that when you get these applications in, you're hearing about some really amazing educators,
absolutely.
Correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely. And that's why I'm glad I don't have to make the final decision.
Yes. Oh, no, that would be too hard.
Yes.
That would be too hard. Absolutely. And so when you make your decision, then tell me what the process is like for presenting.
This has been so fun every year because we contact the school and we give, I'll talk to the principal or whoever, principal, vice principal, and I'll let them know what's happening. And so far every year, the school has let us come in and surprise the teacher. So the first year they actually took us into the classroom, which was fun because it was an upper level class, and it was a math class, and she was actually talking about how to budget for home repairs, which I thought was very interesting. The second year, it's a very small school, and so they did an impromptu entire school assembly.
Okay.
They thought somebody was in trouble.
Yes.
They thought a student was in trouble, and they were just making an example.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And then last year was an elementary school. They actually had an awards assembly going on, and so they brought us in for that.
I cannot even imagine what you feel like as the recipient. You have no idea this is coming.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then, me? That's amazing.
Oh yeah, they cry, I cry. I'm a
Of course.
crier.
Me too.
I can't make it through it without.
Yeah, me too.
But it's so fun. It's such a blessing, and it's just been phenomenal to be able to do this.
Okay, so tell me about the if somebody's listening or watching and they're
Mm-hmm.
saying, "Oh, I know somebody I want to nominate." How does that process work?
All you have to do is go to our website, prolificexteriors.com.
Okay.
There should be links all over, but you can go to the Apple for a Teacher page. There's a nomination form. It asks for information, an email address, phone number for the teacher, the name, I think the school district they're in.
Okay.
And then as much as you can tell us about their story. And if it is just that, hey, they're an amazing teacher, they've helped my child, or if it's a student, we've had lots of students that have done this as well.
Yeah.
And then from there, I will send out emails to the teachers that are nominated that has a more full vetting process as far as confirming they're a homeowner, how old is their roof, and then asking them to tell us about their story as well.
Okay.
To get more of a broader range. And then once that is done, I redact all of that to the best of my ability and send that to our retired board so they don't know what school district. I mean, they are going off of just the story. They don't know who the individual is.
Smart.
Yes.
That's very smart. It keeps everything, right? It keeps
Yes.
it all even playing field.
Yes.
You know, because they're retired educators.
They
correct?
are, and it's possible it could be somebody from their school district.
That's
so
what I
I
was
try to be
thinking.
as non-biased, keep it as above board as possible. So yeah, and sometimes they're like, "Can you do it a little different? It's hard for us to read these." I do the best I can.
Yeah, that's right. You do the best you can.
And then they make their decision, and I reach out to the school, and we go from there.
Okay, that is, well, what an amazing thing. It's great. I'm glad to finally have you on to talk about it, to hopefully get the word out further so that you get more I can't wait to see what
Yes.
it's like on the back end.
Yes, I'm very excited. And you can go to our website. There are time-lapse videos of the roofs we've already done. There's videos out there of the different, of giving away where we've actually presented. So we've got as much of that available as possible.
And give us the website one more time.
prolificexteriors.com.
Okay, prolificexteriors.com. Get those applications in until what date?
March 31st.
Until March 31st. Nominate an educator to possibly receive a new roof. Angie, thank you so much for doing this, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.